guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is the Charlotte Tilbury mystery box for November 2022. This is the makeup edition they released. I say it's a makeup edition, however they didn't actually release a skincare box this time for some reason. Whereas when we unboxed them in August, we got a box of each. So I'm not sure why they've done that. But this box cost me £85. The value on this is £170. And in this video, we're going to unbox everything inside, try everything out. I'll see what it is, what it does, what it's worth, and you can decide if it's worth it. If the box is still available, I will link it underneath the video if you want to pick it up. If it's not, I'll link all the products inside. And you can always get 15% off your first order using my link discount code. I'll pop underneath if you do want to go ahead and make a purchase, but I don't think it's valid on sale, so just bear that in mind. So we've got a selection of products in here. So first of all, one thing I see which is not to my mind makeup is this. This is the Take It All Off Easy Biphase Makeup Remover for eyes, lips, lashes and lids. Eyes, lashes and lips. Anyway, it's actually the full-size version, which is 120ml or 4 fluid ounce. Here in the UK, it retails at £24. This has actually been something I've wanted to try, but have never got around to actually ordering. It's got a nice little CT on the top, and it's one of those, it's a couple of different things. So they've got biphase, so you've got like the oil on top, more of a water base underneath, so you just shake it up like this. Shake to activate, apply to a cleansing pad and place onto closed eyes and lips, soak for a few seconds, swipe outwards and repeat. So, spoiler alert, we've got 2 lip products in here. So what I will do is I will apply one of the lip products, then I will use this to remove it so we can see how it performs. Then we'll go ahead and apply the other lip product. So, £24, and that is our first item. Are we saying that's skincare or are we saying it's makeup? Comments underneath on that, please. So, one of the lip products, it's kind of a duo type product. This is from the Tinted Love collection. It's the Lip and Cheek Tint, 10ml, 0.33 fluid ounce. I think we may have got one of these in the last mystery box. I can't be totally sure though. So this is in the shade Santa Euphoria. It is described on their website as a nude brown. It's got this nice kind of matte packaging, and this retails at £25. So it says it's for lips and cheeks. Let's see how we do. I did put makeup on this morning. It's now night time and a lot of it's worn off, so we'll top it up a little bit and see how it looks. So it's got a doe foot applicator like this. Looks a little bit pinky. Oh no, it's just the wand that's pink. We'll start with the lips, then we'll put a little bit on the cheeks. So that's just the bottom lip, so you can see how it looks compared to my actual lips. It smells nice and sweet. It feels kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I'm aware it's on my lips. It's quite lightweight, but it has got like a little bit of something to it. Like, it feels wet. I know that doesn't explain it very well, but yeah, I actually do quite like that colour though. What do we think? Let's put a little bit on the cheeks. So there isn't really much colour to it. I wouldn't really put like this kind of colour on my cheeks usually, to be totally honest. There it is on that side, because I always worry with these kind of nudie brownie type colours that they're going to look a little bit kind of muddy coloured on me. It's always a concern I have with bronzer as well. You kind of have to be careful which one you choose. But actually, having looked at this when it first arrived like 5 minutes ago, but actually, having first looked at this and making that kind of snap judgment of whether I was going to enjoy it, straight away I thought, I really want to show this in the video, but I don't know if it's something I'm going to use much of. But I'm actually quite impressed, particularly as a lip colour. I actually really like this. So I'm very pleasantly surprised. Would never have picked this out for myself, but happy it's in here. Then we've got a brow fix. Again, I think I've had this in a previous mystery box, but I can't be certain because I do buy Charlotte Tilbury products as well. Sometimes it's because I bought it, sometimes it was in a mystery box, so I can't actually be certain. I'll have to go rewatch my own previous videos to see. But it's the Brow Fix Clear Brow Gel, 6 gram, 0.21 ounce. I definitely did buy this at some point as well, so who knows. This is worth £21. It's pretty universal because this is the version that this doesn't have like any colour or anything to it. So regardless of the shade of your brows, this will absolutely work for you. Pretty cute packaging as usual. It's something I have as pretty much a staple. It's got a nice brush on it. It has a nice amount of sort of hold without being too kind of stiff. Like, I've used some recently, some kind of brow products like this or brow gels where I feel like someone's set my eyebrows in cement for the day. or rather what I imagine that would feel like. So this one is actually a really nice one. It's £22 like I said, and I think anyone can make use of a good brow gel. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but at least it's something that's fairly universal. And so far, in fact, every product we've had colour wise has been pretty well thought out. There's nothing too kind of out there. We'll see how we get on. We have also got a mascara. This is a Legendary Lashes Volume 2 Instant Volume and Length Miracle Mascara, 8ml, 0.27 fluid ounce. So it's not one of their newer mascaras. I think Pillow Talk is still like the newest, but it's a nice black mascara if you need to kind of top up your mascara collection. This retails at £25. Like I said, it is version 2 of Legendary Lashes. So still got 2 products, one of which you guys probably knew was going to be in here. Kind of tempted me to buy it actually. It's a Super Nudes Easy Eye Palette, 8.2 grams. So this is a full-size little palette though, and it retails at £45. And it's one, again, I've had my eyes on it for a while. I just never got around to buying it. I probably don't need it, but it will be nice to have. So it's got quite a nice like little mirror in it. Then it's got this kind of range of shades. So you've got 2 sort of separate sets of 3. So you have got your Prime, Enhance, Smoke and Define, Prime, Enhance, Smoke and Define. It kind of repeats itself twice, so it's 2 kind of different eye looks compared to the big palettes that are about £60, where you would get that like replicated with 4 different sort of colour versions. So I'm going to put a little bit on. I'll do some swatches as well. I'm going to use my absolute favourite eye brush of all time, not just Charlotte Tilbury. I bought this brush and genuinely I've reached for it more than any eye brush I've ever had. It is the Eye Blender brush. Like I said, not an ad or anything, I bought all this myself, but gosh, is it good. But I think I'm going to start off by going for the left side of the palette for my actual eyes, and then the one on the right I think would be more of a nighttime look for me. So I'm going to go in with that first one, which is your Prime. It actually says under it. Okay, so the ones on the left are your day eye, the ones on the right are date eye. So it's not got a lot of pigment in this first shadow from what I can see. Pick up a little bit more. So I do like the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows. I do really enjoy using them. I've got lots and lots of them. I find them really kind of buttery. They seem to sort of last for me on my eyes. They don't kind of transfer about or crease too much. They're just an all-round good shadow. So I would start off with that. Then I'm going to go in with my Enhance. I'm just going to kind of take all over the lid. I have noticed, incidentally, so I have added up the value of everything. So I have noticed, and I have added up everything in the box, and it is worth £170, but there's actually a little something extra in here, which they haven't kind of designated a value to. In fact, I'll show it you now because it's something I can use right now. So we do also have in here one of the mini eye smudger brushes. So this would normally just be sold in one of their little mini kits, which I also have. It's a super cute little brush. So this is one I would just use for the kind of inner corners of the eye, or for just kind of defining my eyelid and my crease and things, or you could obviously use it to kind of give it a bit of a smoke. And this last shade, incidentally, is the Smoke and Define shade, so that would kind of make sense. So I would use this, like I said, to maybe create that little bit of a crease or something. So let me know what you're thinking of these colours. Like I said, this is the day version. I don't know if I would normally put as much on as this. I've just kind of done it obviously a little bit off the cuff for the video. I'm going to kind of smudge it a little bit. Buff it. Blend it. The word I was looking for. So let's just do some swatches. So we will start off with a swatch of everything I already have on my eye, then we'll do the other side. So this is your day, and that is everything I've got on my eye. And then this one is your date eye, this next bit. So the actual sort of main shade for the date look is very, very like a light white almost. And even the actual enhanced version is kind of a cement colour, but then your smoke is a full-on black, and that is that. So you have got your day and your date, assuming I've got these two the right way around. I think I have. I think I would definitely use them that way around. I think you could definitely blend some of the colours together and create different eye looks. I always like the fact that it tells you on the little additional insert where to use it, and also on the back of the palette as well. So this is the highest value item in the box. It is £45 to buy that individually, and I actually think it's a really nice palette. They are the sort of colours I would gravitate towards on a normal kind of day-to-day. So something I think I'll get a lot of use out of, so I'm really happy that's in here. And like I said, this little tiny smudger brush was a nice little extra. It is only small. If I compare it for you to my full-size brush, you can kind of see it's a significant difference. I don't mind a small brush because so long as I can grab hold of it, it can actually help you to get a little bit closer in, whereas with a longer one, depending on how close to that mirror you're getting, it can get in the way. So there's kind of pluses and minuses to that, but I do think that's a nice little addition. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a cotton pad, and then I'm going to take this lip off, and I'm going to show you the final product in this box. Give it another bit of a shake, put it on the cotton pad. Oh, it's got a little seal thing on. In fact, I've just wiped over with the tissue everything I had on the back of my hand, so let's finally get the kind of colour off with it as well. You can just see how that performs. Let's get this off my lips anyway so we can put the other products on. So that felt pretty easy to take my little like lip colour and stuff off, and it seemed to work really well on like the eyeshadows on the back of my hands, so no real issue with that. It doesn't have a taste to it, which is a massive plus. It doesn't, that sound like a ridiculous thing to say, but I've got other products that perform very similar to this that have got like a horrible taste to them, which when you're trying to remove a lipstick or something is not a nice experience. So the fact that this is tasteless is a massive like plus for me, but it seemed to work. Obviously I've not tried it on like waterproof mascara or anything, so I can't comment on that, but first impressions, it seems pretty nice. It seems to do what it says on the tin. It's pretty expensive as an eye makeup remover, but it felt quite gentle. My hands feel quite soft where it's been. What I would say about this, didn't feel super moisturising. Not that I necessarily expected it to be, but just to kind of put that out there, it was only on my lips for a short time. It didn't feel that moisturising, but I did like the colour, so I didn't have lip balm on either, so maybe that was why. So finally in this box we have got a lipstick. It's from the Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long Lasting Lipstick range. Now this is a limited edition. I think this is one that was out for, possibly for something like Chinese New Year, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken, but there we go. So it's in this really cool like red striped packaging, which is what makes me think it's a Chinese New Year product. It's very nice packaging, incidentally. So the shade on this is Walk of a Star, which isn't one I've kind of seen or was massively aware of. It's got that lips emblem on, as this style of lipstick has. So that's kind of a few swatches of it, but we're going to put it on and see what it looks like. It's looking like my kind of shade. This smells really sweet and lovely as well. So this lipstick is described as a muted berry rose. I really like it. I was expecting it to be more red, but it's definitely more kind of berry and rosy, which I like. It's got a nice hint of warmth. I feel like I need colours like this to make myself look that little bit more alive. So this is worth £29, and I don't know if that is like what all of these lipsticks are costing now, or if it's because of one of these like limited edition types, but I think it is really nice. I really like this. So my recap of this box. When I first opened up the box, I was first of all drawn to the makeup remover because I wanted to try it, and the palette, because those two were things that I'd looked at on the website for and thought I'll pick them up at some point. Quite looking forward to trying them. But everything else I was a bit like, nah. I mean, black mascara, yeah, okay, I don't really need one of those right now. I do like the brow fix, but again, I didn't really need it right now. And then when I saw the two lip type products, I thought, well, this one's like a brownie colour, not me at all. This one, I like these kind of colours, but I'm not sure. Actually, quite surprised by how much I like those, kind of colour-wise and stuff. And this was just like a sweet little addition. So, I don't know. For me, I'm more pleased with it than I originally thought I would be. But do let me know in the comments what you think of this box. Did you get it? If you did, let me know your thoughts. Are you happy with the colour selection and stuff? I generally am quite happy with these boxes because I feel like I'm getting Charlotte Tilbury products at half of their regular price, which is obviously a good deal. The risk is you don't get to choose the colours or the products, so there's an element of risk, but I like a bit of mystery in my life. So let me know your thoughts anyway, and you can definitely go back and compare my previous mystery box unboxings if you kind of want to see what we got in previous boxes. So I've put a little playlist together and I'll put it on the screen if you want to kind of see what we got in previous boxes. I know a few of you guys were a bit disappointed we didn't have a skincare box, and I was too. but actually for the price, kind of happy with this. But like I said, let me know your thoughts. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I would love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.